When you want something in the life, all the universe conspires in helping you to achieve it. This is a famous quote by Paulo Coelho. Welcome to Academy of Civil Services. Hope that all of you have done well in your preliminary examination, and I wish the best of luck for each and every person. You should be successful and you must be successful. And again, I feel that I am confident that you must have benefited out of our classes for the preliminary. Either you have attended, if you have attended our online class for the prelims, or if you have attended our regular classroom for the prelims, you must have benefited out of that. We have published the official answer key of the APSC Civil Service Prelims Examination in the official website of acsassam.com. There you can find that what are the answers came from the material and the classroom instructions provided by Academy of Civil Services. If you have not checked your answer key so far, you can download our answer key and find out your answers, and hope that all of you would qualify. Now, next issue is that how you would prepare effectively for the mains examination. Mains is the most important stage of APSC Civil Service Examination, because how much marks you are getting in the mains, that decides in which service you are landing in. If you are getting the higher marks in the mains examination and interview, then you will be reaching up to the ACS stage, and you can even reach the first rank in the ACS examination. Then make a high dream, or make a target. Instead of dreaming, you have to have a goal in the life that I will be the first rank holder in the next year's APSC mains and interview examinations. Now, as I told you earlier, if you want something in the life, the whole universe conspires in helping you to achieve it. If you want to be an ACS officer, then follow the instructions I am giving you today, and follow the upcoming classes, and along with that you have to write down, practicing and writing down again and again, improving your writing skill. Imagine that even if your writing skill, you don't have any confidence today. My essay writing skill is very poor, and I can guarantee you, if you are following these instructions and if you are following the class instructions, along with that, if you are writing down the essays which I demand from you, you can improve your essay writing skill. You can qualify the examination. At the end of the day, you yourself will tell that I have improved a lot. I am at a stage to qualify the APSC mains examination. Welcome back. Let us discuss first how to prepare the general studies paper of the APSC mains examination. All of you will be familiar what is there inside the syllabus of general studies paper. We have to study Indian polity and constitution of India as we studied for the preliminary examination, Indian economy, geography of India and Assam, science and technology, current events of national and international importance. Along with that, Indian culture, ancient and modern Indian history, Assam culture, Assam history, all the portions we studied for the prelims, we have to study again for the mains examination. But the nature of preparation is completely different from the preliminary preparation. In the prelims, we need a lot of information, a lot of knowledge. Here, in the mains, we should have the skill to arrange the information we have in a proper manner, in a proper essay. Some essays may be asked for 200 words. In the APSC mains paper, there would be 10 essays. The first question will have 10 essays of 200 words. After that, they will ask you to write down another 5 essays of 100 words. Again, the third section of the question is 8 essays of the 50 words. After that, 1 or 2 sentence answers for the 30 questions. Then the preparation method. In the prelims, we have to read a lot of material, whatever materials are available. We have to memorize the informations we are getting from different materials. That means we should have a lot of knowledge. But in the mains, we should practice again and again on improving our essay writing skill, That also, because somebody may have a good essay writing skill, but he is able to write down a 200 words essay in half an hour. That person will not be successful, because by the time he finishes the first 6 questions, the 3 hours time finishes. Then essay writing in a writing a well-structured essay in a time frame. Now let us see how much time we can use. For example, as I told you, there are 10 questions of 200 marks. Each question carries 16 marks. That means if you are writing down the complete 10 essays of the section 1 of the questions, you will get 160 marks. The total marks in the GS paper is 300. And you are getting 53% of the marks within the first 10 questions. In the 10 questions, there would be 15 options would be given. You can eliminate 5 options for which you don't have much knowledge. You can choose the 10 questions on which you are confident you will be able to write down an excellent essay in 200 words. Now, writing an essay in 200 words means normally in the answer sheet of any examination, one side you will be able, a normal person writing with a normal handwriting would be able to write down 100 words on a single sheet. If you are taking on both sides of a single paper, 200 words will come up. Next discussion, many people are unaware how much time we can take, how much time you can consume for writing 200 words essay. If you are taking 15 minutes, 20 minutes for each essay, you will not be able to finish the complete questions. Then we have to go in a proper strategy and proper calculation. Let me explain in front of you my calculations for a APSC aspirant. Being an APSC aspirant, I feel that 53% of the marks you are covering in the 10 essays, then you can use 53% of the time. 53% of the time means 95 minutes. The total examination is in 180 minutes. Then if you are taking 53% of the time, 95 minutes. Then first 10 questions you have to finish in 95 minutes. For each question, you can consume maximum 9.9 minutes and 30 seconds. Maximum take it 10 minutes. If you are managing in 10 minutes, you will be able to finish the first 10 questions in 100 minutes. Now 80 minutes is left. Out of that, let us see the second type of questions. The second part of questions you have to write down 100 words essay. Then 200 words essay you were taking 10 minutes. Then for 100 words essay you can take 5 minutes. The mark is also just half. For 5 minutes or 100 words essay, there is 8 marks for each question. Then you can take the 5 minutes. It is easily, if you can write down 100 words, that is a single sheet of the examination answer paper, within 5 minutes you are a successful writer, essay writer for the APSC Mains Examination. Let me come back to the third set of questions, 50 words. 50 words, you can take 3 minutes, because 2.5 minutes nobody will be able to write down an essay. Maximum take 3 minutes for the 50 words essay. 8 questions will be each question carries 5 marks. Then within 3 minutes you should be able to write down a 50 words essay for the examination inside the examination hall. Now after consuming this much time, for the remaining questions, there will be 30 questions of 2 marks. For the remaining questions, you will have 30 minutes. That means one question you have to answer in 1 minute, that you can write down fastly 1 or 2 sentences on a single question. That means you should have the thorough knowledge. Whenever you see the question, you are able to frame 1 or 2 sentences that includes each and every aspect of the answer. Present it in the examination paper. Whenever an examiner sees your answer sheet, he should feel that this is a wonderful answer written in 2 sentences. I should give at least 1.5 marks out of 2 marks. And if possible, you have to try to get the maximum marks, that is the 2 marks. Many examiners have a habit. For the 2 marks question, they will not reduce any mark. They will give the full mark if you are writing down the essay in a perfect manner. Not an essay, if you are writing down the 1 or 2 sentence answers in a perfect manner. Managing the time this way, within 180 minutes, you should be able to cover each and every question. You should be able to touch each and every question and write down an answer for each and every question, more than studying a lot. Everybody studies. Everybody who is going for the mains examination, they will start learning at the moment they realize that I will qualify the prelims this time. then everybody learns well. Everybody will have the enough knowledge. Each and every candidate is equally competent. Then who is the successful person? Who presents the answers in the answer sheet in a wonderful manner, in a beautiful manner, and gets more marks. Who attracts the minds of the examiner, who attracts the attention of the examiner is the real successful person. Then success comes by presenting in a different way, by presenting in an extraordinary way and in an excellent way. In the next session, we will discuss how you can present your answer in an excellent manner.
Yeah, you can be the greatest, you can be the best, you can be the King Kong banging on your chest. You can beat the world, you can beat the war.
Let us discuss now how you can write a good essay for the competitive examinations. First thing, as I told you earlier, more than having a lot of knowledge, more important is the way of presentation of the essay. Then the knowledge should be expressed inside the essay. There are two ways. Somebody, when they are getting the answer sheet, they start writing from the beginning and they stop at the end, because everybody's handwriting would be different. Somebody's handwriting may not be that much good and readable. Then the examiner who is evaluating the sheet, she or he will be, the person will be much bored with different handwritings, getting a lot of headache. Then we have to make the job and work easy for the examiner. Examiner at the single side should feel that, okay, this person has arranged the essay good, in a good manner, in a good structure. He has made my job easy. Then more marks will automatically come. Then instead of writing an essay starting from the beginning of the page till the end of the page, try to present your essay in a beautiful manner with subheadings. Imagine that you have 5 points. The question is that what are the merits and demerits of the Goods and Services Act? You will have 4 or 5 merits for the Goods and Services Act, GST. You may have 4 or 5 demerits. Instead of writing from the beginning, the Goods and Services Act is the one of the modern economic reforms India has introduced recently, and instead of beating around the bush, you have to tell that first one point, the Goods and Services Act has following merits. Number 1, and you are giving a subheading, it removes the cascading effect of the tax. And number 1. Number 2, India is entering the club of the international tax reforms. Number 2. Number 3, this way, and we are removing the multiple taxations in the country. This way, what are the 4 or 5 merits of GST you have to present by single look. The examiner should get, oh, these 4 merits have been mentioned by this person, it has been discussed in the essay. Then 4 or 5 demerits, multiple levels of the multiple taxation, multiple layers of the GST, 5%, 12%, 18%, 28%. Then like that, if you have 2, 3 or 4, 5 demerits, your demerits should be easily readable in the very first look from the answer. Then the marks will increase. If the examiner has to search for your points inside your paragraphs, then marks will not come. Sometimes examiner may see your points, may not see. If he sees also, he has to take the risk to see your points. Then presenting the essay, I support everybody make the essay into different subheadings, which are the important points to be included in the essay, and highlight your subheadings with in a good handwriting. Write down the subheading, give a proper underline. Then after leaving one line, you start writing the explanation of that subheading in 2 or 3 sentences. Go for the second subheading, then write down properly. After that, explain it in that way. If in a 16 marks essay or 200 essay, if you are presenting 10 to 12 points, you will get 14 out of 16. Otherwise, if you are writing all the points are there without highlighting the points, if you are writing an essay from A to Z, from the beginning of the page till the end of the page, you are writing a single essay like a letter written or some other things written, then your marks will be 8 out of 16. Then more than having knowledge, should have the knowledge. Along with having knowledge, presenting your knowledge in a beautiful manner, in a attractive manner, and getting more marks. That is the key of success in the mains examination.
Don't let me down. Don't let me down.
Now the point is that how you can develop this skill To develop this skill, continuous practicing is needed, and the guidance of a person who is an expert in essay writing is also needed. We have designed this course in such a way, every day you will get around 150 to 200 classes. All the classes we will discuss one essay, what are the major points which you can include in the essay. After that, I will give you one question in the class itself. During the admission, you must have been given an email ID for sending your essay. Then, keeping the time frame, if it is an essay of 200 words taking 10 minutes, if it is an essay of 100 words taking 5 minutes, if it is an essay of 50 words taking 3 minutes, you try to write down the essay. After listening the class will not be much longer. Class will be 10 minutes to 15 minutes, maximum half an hour class. One day, after listening half an hour class, you write down an essay on that topic in 200 words. Within the time frame mentioned, you manage the time yourself. Within 10 minutes, you can write down. After, when you are starting to write down, you can put an alarm after 10 minutes. When the alarm rings, you must finish essay writing. Then after finishing that, take a photo of your essay in your own handwriting and send to the email ID. I will make out a printout from here. I will evaluate it. Whatever feedback I have, I will write it down on the essay and send you back. This way, if you are practicing around 150 to 200 essays every day, your essay writing automatically will improve. You will be in a position to get the maximum marks in the APSC Mains Examination. Second thing, for managing your time, we are organizing around 25 to 30 test series of one test. Some test series will be 150 marks, you will be given 1.5 an hour, and some other tests will have 300 marks, 3 hours. If possible, you can visit our center and attend the test sitting here on the time scheduled. If it is not possible, you can attend the test sitting at your place and send the test copy also in a photo. After scanning the test paper, you can send to us. We will evaluate your test also. In the test, if you are doing sitting at your place, you have to be very careful. Be strict to the timing. Within 1.5 an hour, if it has to be finished, you have to finish in 1.5 an hour. Then if you have to finish in 3 hours, you have to finish in 3 hours. Don't take more time. Only if you are sticking to your time, you will be able to manage the time. Then hopefully you will enjoy this course and you will continue every day consistently. You have to follow the videos, you have to follow the essay writing, you have to send the essay to us, monitor yourself and have an ambition for yourself. You have to be successful in the life. Then we can continue from next day. We will continue our classes, and once again you are most welcome to the APSC Mains online coaching of Academy of Civil Services, and a lot of wishes and congratulations again for coming up with the confidence that I will qualify APSC Mains, and wish you a best of luck from Academy of Civil Services team. Thank you.